Hey guys, M13 here. I'm going to do a quick life update. It's September 2013. That's Brad up ahead, getting taken out by the oncoming car. Let's just keep this short. If you follow my Facebook, you'll know that my wife and I decided to do like a trial separation. And a lot of people think that that's what happened, but it didn't really happen because I couldn't find an apartment. And I've got a tour coming up, one of my Taiwan tour things, my twat. There's a link in the video description. It's coming up, so it's just bad timing, and it's really difficult to do anything with regards to leaving my wife because of the fact that I have dogs, believe it or not. If I didn't, like when my wife said, yeah, we should do a trial separation, like, you know, move out for a month, in my head I was like, fucking yeah, that's awesome, you know, like month vacation from my wife, and it's her idea, so she can't even get mad at me. I'm like, cha-ching. And then I start like going through the trying to figure out how to do it, and it's like next to impossible because I have 2 dogs. Okay, let's go rent an apartment for a month. 2 problems with that. One biggest problem being the dog. Second biggest problem being that most places don't rent by the month. Most places it's like a year, right? There's a few places that rent monthly, but they don't allow, you know, the chance of them allowing dogs on top of that is, you know, very, very slim. Finding a place that both rents monthly and allows animals. And then I got all these offers for like free places to stay, but all in other countries: Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand. I got friends all over, and they're all like, oddly enough, not that many in Taiwan. But I got friends in other countries. They're all over. Well, my friends in Taiwan, like Brad, he lives in a bachelor's apartment, and it's a single room apartment. It's like a living room, bedroom, kitchen, all in one room. Donnie, same thing. Lewis has, I think, 2 or 3. I think Lewis has 3 bedrooms, but his family all stays with him. And those are my 3 best friends. And then, you know, you go out past that. I'm not just going to ask like an acquaintance type friend, can I live with you for a month? And then throw in the dogs, and that, you know, that becomes a problem as well. Because even if one of my friends does have a spare bedroom, he might not like me having 2 dogs with me. And then how do I move the dogs? Like, say even if I had a friend in Taiwan, but they lived far away from here, like they lived down south, how the fuck am I supposed to carry 2 dogs down south? Like, normally I would just put 1 dog in a scooter and I can go anywhere with 1 dog, but with 2 dogs, you know, I have a car, but my wife's going to keep the car because she's got my kid to take care of and to take to school and whatnot in the rain. So, yeah, long story short, even though I was happy about the trial separation and I was looking forward to having a month away, it didn't happen because I don't know how to move out. I don't know where to go, and it's nuts because there's lots of opportunities too. Like, I could be making videos in the Thailand, Philippines, like, and you know, for a month separation, I don't necessarily have to go to one place for a month. I could have went to Thailand for 2 weeks, and then the Philippines for 2 weeks, or Vietnam, or there's all these cool places that are nearby me. But guess what? Can't travel to any of them because I have 2 dogs. In the future, I'm not, when you know, Babal's old, and when she passes away, I'm not getting another dog. And then in another 10 years from now, when Xiaomei passes away, then I'm not going to get, you know, I think dogs are great, you know, and I recommend getting a dog if traveling isn't a big option for you. Like, if you have a steady job, or if you're young and you're in school or something, you know. But the fact that my job is kind of based, my job is tourism and making videos while traveling, so both of my main incomes are based on traveling, and then the fact that I have pets just doesn't make sense for me. So I didn't actually move out, even though I got the green light on doing so. It's still gonna happen. It's just gonna be slower. I'm gonna wait till this next tour is over. Speaking of tours, the dates for my a few people are asking me about this, and the dates for my 2014 tours are up now, so you can go and book. It's always good to book ahead. I got one guy, both in 2012 and in 2013. He's a Russian guy, and in both years he contacts me a few weeks before a tour starts. It says, do you have a space in the next tour? And then, like, in 2012, it wasn't that. He was like, okay, no. And I'm like, no, it's too late, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you sure? You can't fit me in? And then he does the exact same thing again this year. And it's like, why would you wait to the last minute to ask 2 years in a row? Like, just put a deposit and then come. You know, 2014's, the dates are up. So yeah, for those of you that want to do my tour, and you know, my tours are doing well. Like, I'm not having any more crashes. Oh no, I had one crash last year. He was flying though. He was nuts. He took I took a corner at a certain speed, and he took the exact same corner doing like close to double whatever I did. Because I took it all casual. I had like one hand on, and I had my dog between my legs. I think my other hand was petting my dog. That's how I took the corner, just casual, petting my dog. And then he took the same corner, just flying. Yeah, so me and Brad, we spent the day riding, and then my wife, she's probably just leaving the house about now, so that's why I'm heading back. I've been playing XCOM, The Bureau. It didn't get very good. If you guys go to I have a gaming channel. I did a review of it on there. I'll put a link to that in the video description as well. For those of you who don't know, if you want to see me doing I like the game. It's good. The thing I like best about it, I'll just say one thing, is the fights are challenging but not impossible. So I end up doing each big fight in the game about 3 or 4 times, and I think that's awesome. It's like I go into a fight and I'm just like shooting and stuff, and then I get killed, and I'm like, well, just going in and shooting doesn't work. So then the next time I think about what I could do strategically, and then I usually end up doing a bit of strategy the next time, and it almost works, but it doesn't. So then I refine it for the third fight, and I love that about it. It's a strategic shooter. Other than that, that's about it, really. I've got a lot, you know, like always, I've got all these ideas for videos. I've got motorcycle videos I need to make. I got videos I need to make for my other channels that I've just got a long list of shit I need to do, and I'm not doing it. It's pissing me off. Ninja Bear. That's the thing, you know, like a few years ago, people started putting up video game videos on YouTube, and they made a shitload of money because a lot of people like watching video game videos. But that market is already oversaturated because everyone's making video game videos. Everyone. So if oh shit, Brad, there's always a speed trap on this road. I gotta catch him and tell him to slow down. I got 2 speeding tickets on this road. No, Dave, slow down. This road. They always got cameras on this road. Yeah. So what was I saying? I don't know. Well, that's it for me. I got a tour coming up, my September-October tour. I'm excited about. I've only got 5 people, but actually that's not a bad number. Originally, I decided that 7 people would be the perfect number for guests. 7 people plus me makes 8. 8 was the perfect number. And then I've had a few full tours, and then I allowed for 1 extra person to book, so that means a total of 8 people were allowed to book because 1 person might cancel. My goal was to get 7. But I've been steadily getting 8 people coming, and plus myself makes 9, and then I usually get a helper like Donnie to come along, and then that makes 10, and it's a bit too much. So this time I've got 5, so I'm thinking it might be a good number. right here. There's always a cop right here. There's a cop right here. Sometimes the cops. Grab it. Grab it. Grab her ass. She's hot. I was just saying to Brad, we can offer we can offer them rides, but we both have seat cowls. So we both have like something that covers our seat. You see his rear seat. Okay. You need gas? He's got some head shake. When he takes his hands off, his handlebars wobble. There's a few different reasons it could do that. I hate that though. I've had that on a few bikes. If I get the wobbles, I take it and I figure it out, sort it out. I don't want that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if I covered any topics. My son's doing fantastic. I love him to pieces. It's weird though because on the one hand I miss him anytime I'm not around him, but on the other hand when I'm around him it's just like, okay, why don't you go play with your toys? Leave daddy alone. Leave daddy and his beer alone. I'm exaggerating, but because it's tough because on the one hand I love him so much and I love some of the things he says, but on the other hand he's still 4 years old, and hanging around with a 4-year-old isn't exactly a 30 something year old guy's idea of fun. I like to do shit when I'm with him. I like to I just hate sitting around the house with him because it's boring. Daddy, do you want to play Transformers with me? And it's like, well, what's the point? You always win. You never let me win. You're always Optimus Prime. I'm always fucking Megatron. You just give me the smackdown. That's not fun. Yeah, I don't know. I would get that.
They fixed like
the ball bearings. Yeah.
I don't know if they replaced it, but they just adjusted it.
Yeah, it doesn't knock anymore when you brake, right? Could be suspension. Nothing else big in my life. I'm trying to think. I bought my son a 3DS off of eBay for his birthday. One of the guys who's coming on my tour, he's going to bring it with him. And my son's birthday is in 2 months from now, so that means I get to play with it by myself for the next 2 months before I give it to him. Cheapskate dad. Whatever, man. It cost me. I spent. Because I bought an American 3DS. Like the 3DSs that they sell here are in Chinese and Japanese, and there's no English option. So I had to buy an American Jeep. Like if I was going to buy a 3DS, it had to be an American one. So I'm shipping it over from America, and I got it secondhand to save some money, but I didn't save much. And then I asked one of my guests to buy me some more games because once it gets out here, I'm not going to be able to buy games for it. So I asked one of my guests to go to a store and buy some games for me and just keep track. I gave him a list of games I'd like. So altogether, between buying it and buying games and everything, I spent I don't know, maybe between $400 and $600. That's a lot of money to spend on a 4-year-old's Christmas birthday present, Go, lady. I don't know. See, what happened there is a truck rear-ended the guy in the white vehicle, and they're gonna wait for the cops to show up so they can take pictures and everything. But I don't understand that because it's obviously the truck's fault because he rear-ended the guy at an intersection. So if it's his fault, it's his fault. Why not just give the guy some money and then save the next 3 hours of his time waiting for waiting for the police, answering their questions, going to the police station, filling out papers. Just pay the guy. It's your fault. Anyways, yeah, I'm just rambling, so I'll sign out. That's my update.
Almost.
Do you know what almost means, JD? It means you suck. Nah. Yeah, I'm just joking.